Day 2 of the Microsoft Tech Summit in Frankfurt, and I met these great guys from Microsoft and I asked them what they think about the importance of soft skills for software developers. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Patrick from ProgrammerGoals.com, and I would say let's start with Zach. Now Zach calls himself an introverted Linux engineer, although I think he gave a great talk at the Tech Summit, but let's hear what he thinks about the importance of soft skills.
I think they're immensely important, especially, we all live and breathe in a world of people that feel introverted and feel like, they don't feel very... they don't feel ease when they go to talk to people or talk to large groups, and we have to be a community. We have to help the community. We have to be part of the community and help grow the community. So I think they're super important.
So although it might not be easy for us developers to approach new people and talk to each other, it's immensely important to be part of the community and help each other out. But what about your career? Do soft skills help to climb the career ladder, for instance?
I think so. If you can tell a story and if you can be relatable, I think it's super duper helpful. Yeah.
Tell your story and be relatable. Check. Now Zach is a Microsoft Cloud Developer Advocate, a position many developers desire. Did soft skills and getting out of your comfort zone actually help to achieve that goal?
It did. So I find, it's hard to get on stage and talk. It really isn't. A co-worker of mine, Paige Bailey, I think said it best, that being on stage is the loneliest spot in the room when you're giving a talk. But it does help. It does help to get out. Once you hit that point of fear, it's good to push past it because that's where awesome stuff is happening. But yeah, I think it totally helps. You have to be able to talk and be relatable.
You heard him, guys. That's where awesome stuff is happening. Thank you very much, Zach. Now let's talk with Bernd. Bernd actually comes from Germany. He studied 6 years in San Francisco, then worked for Google, then Twitter, then for the government, and now he's a Microsoft CDA. So let's hear what Bernd thinks about this topic.
Well, I think it's important to understand really the problem you're trying to solve in the customer. Right? So soft skills are important because you need to be empathetic to your colleagues that you're working with and the customer for whom you're trying to solve a problem, like develop your software. So I'd say empathy is the biggest skill. It's huge. There are different ways to do things correctly. As a German you think there's only one way, but there are actually many ways to deliver a solution. And sometimes understanding different approaches is very important. Being kind and compassionate and willing also to take the time to teach people, because then you don't have to do that in the future again. It's actually an investment that will help you to really mentor other people and then become better developers.
So try to be empathetic and try to teach other people. It's another great way to connect and communicate with your fellow developers and also with the customers, and it's also a great way to develop yourself as a person. Now regarding his impressive career, what did Bernd actually do to get where he is now?
In all the places I worked, the biggest thing is I had super kind people that were willing to always teach me and guide me and take the time to answer all my questions, and even if I was annoying them, bothering too much, they would still take the time to help me get up to speed. I think one thing I've done a lot is my roles have been also a lot of consultative kind of work. So more, for instance, I worked on the Google App Engine team where I helped Snapchat build some of their application. And Snapchat, like many other companies, the developer may have a question, but sometimes what they're asking is not really what they need. Right? So you want to understand more. I think ask more questions to really understand the problem. Don't make assumptions about what someone is trying to do. Really try to understand the full picture, and then you can help them and maybe sometimes teach them how to do things even better. Taking that time, not trying to always do the shortest, fastest way to get to the goal, but really understand the bigger picture, where someone's coming from, their perspective, and then that usually provides better solutions and mentorship.
Again, it's important to approach people, ask many questions and maybe annoy them a little. You may find people that are willing to mentor you, which is really a fortunate situation, but also try to be the mentor yourself eventually. With mentorship, you will be able to understand the needs of other people and you will be able to respond to them. So a big thank you to Zach and Bernd from Microsoft and also to Shayne, who I met on the first day of the Microsoft Tech Summit. Feel free to check out his opinion on soft skills for software developers. Now that's it for this video. I hope these insights were helpful. If so, please press the like button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. And of course, if you know a fellow developer who needs a push in the right direction, feel free to share this video. Thanks for watching, take care and happy coding.